hear you say we're made for each other. Breakfast in bed, the sun's up forever. You're warmer than Paris, you're pretty too. I must be dreaming, baby, how did I find you? Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Lately, I've been mine.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Reed. He's had it taken off him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Antonio Silva gets it away. Casillas demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
And it's Fletcher. Great ball if he can get there. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Reed. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Fletcher. Darren Fletcher is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's got full. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. David Villa. Talisca. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's good running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just eases him off the ball. Reed. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Reed really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Throw in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well played and well cleared.
Cruyff was in no mood for any of that. Oh, big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They've played it short. Ricardo Pereira. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's definitely not his best. That pass has been well intercepted. Ndidi. Cruyff. David Villa. Leicester were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. And he's chosen to go back.
The attendance for this match
Ricardo
was
Pereira.
71,550.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
David Villa. David Villa. Ricardo Pereira cuts it out. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Threads one in. Vardy. Oh, what a pass! Decent hit! They've done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Ricardo Pereira demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Leicester have penetrated. Olise! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising now to maintain it.
Number 33, coming on the field, number 10,
and it's been taken short.
Number 35, number
Kimmich.
2.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been cut short. And he's intervened well there. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish?
Indonesia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
There will be 3 minutes at
It's
a
a
time.
mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, that's been intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
Push up on this funk and give me miracles.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cruyff. Nice control. Olise. Shad gets good distance on it. Talisca. And that is expertly dealt with. Now the finish! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Newcastle finding themselves. He's through and all alone! His chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
Bonds! Just off target.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
And it's Cruyff. Looking for the runner. Played into space out wide. Barnes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Willock. Aimed beyond the defence. Isak. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Newcastle have it back and can go again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Olise. Moved on forwards. Darren Fletcher. Olise. Looking for the run. David Villa. Big chance! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please.
Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Livramento. To share. David Villa. And Cruyff! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
There will
Livramento.
be 3 minutes added time.
Willock. Livramento. Barnes. That's Willock. He's in plenty of space here. And the first half is done. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Indonesia are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And we are back underway. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Willock, Willock! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Kimmich with the clearance. Willock. Willock. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. There will be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
It's run loose here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's Cruyff.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, David Villa. Coming on the field is number
Cruyff
20.
does really well to win the ball
Alvarez.
there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's in on goal. Willock. He's tried one! Deftly away. Bruno Guimaraes. 75 minutes played. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. Bruno Guimaraes. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution in progress.
Joelinton. And he's heaved it away. And here's Isak. He's beaten the last. He's got the shot away! And it's a poor one. Joelinton. Livramento looking to get on the end of this. Antonio Silva is there to clear. He won't be happy. Murphy! Really well taken goal. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? 5 minutes to add. Olise. Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed. Jacob Murphy.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Look, it's a run defence is this light.
And that is that. Indonesia can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise.
The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure to find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Stuck. Got me stuck.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Foot in. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fletcher did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Ipswich applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work.
And Cruyff! He's scored!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. He's got tall. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrible error, duly punished. Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Guardiola.
There will be
Did he
1
say?
minute added time.
That is good alertness. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Indonesia ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. David Villa! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola goes short. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been knocked clear. Guardiola has it out wide and in space. He gets big! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And he's managed to get rid. Taylor. Johnson.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's been shifted off it. Indonesia in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Taylor. Clark has a look and plays it forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
The
Now it's
attendance for this
Cruyff.
match was
He's picked his way through.
649.
Can he put it away? That is decidedly lacking.
Indonesia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Clark. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taylor. Up he goes! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
No way through there. He's got away. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good
Substitution
from
on
him.
the field. Number 9.
Corner number 2 then.
26. Coming on the field. Number 10. Number 40. Kwanzebe.
Guardiola with the short one. And it's hoisted clear. Talisca. Shapes to shoot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Indonesia really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Guardiola with the clearance. Taylor. Clark. Chaplin. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And he's managed to get free. Flings in a cross. And that has been knocked clear. Taylor.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, the shot could be on here. Can he finish?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And the counter is on. He's through here. He's found a way through, and he's onside. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field.
Well, he waited a little
Number
while, but it does seem that the referee was
coming on the
eventually
field
convinced
is
that that was a
number
clear enough
27.
chance he denied. And Ikekas! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Indonesia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
And we come to you now with a
Cruyff
quick
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out.
I don't think you listen. It must mean I'm not the job. It must mean I'm not the same. It must mean I'm on your case. For me to come out, it means that I'm not the job. I want to show you my world. Give me one break, I need faith. Faith to believe, faith to receive. Give me something I'm lacking. I don't need none. You are my everything. Only me and you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. And we have our very first corner. Guardiola plays it short. Olise! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Just eases him off the ball. Olise. David Villa. Tete deals with that comfortably. And he's quick to get it clear again. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Willian. He's one of the best around when it comes to close control with pace, and that makes him an explosive dribbler at times who's very tricky to stop. He's also a very good striker of the ball, especially from free kick situations, so the opposition will have to be careful about not giving away too many of those here.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. David Villa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iwobi. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Kimmich. Now it's Cruyff. Brilliantly cut out. Iwobi. Raul. Here's Andreas Pereira. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bassi cuts it out. Tete. Berger. To Sessegnon. And that could set him on his way. Iwobi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's definitely not his best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ball's gone out of play. Olise. Now it's Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Andreas Pereira. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got tall. He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team
There will be
talks.
1 minute
One
at
has
a
got to
time.
tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Bassi. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Indonesia come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Not the most accurate pass. Berger. Andreas Pereira. Sessignon. Berger. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Raul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Antonio Silva clears.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Wilson. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Substitution.
So, time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Reed. Andreas Pereira. Well seen. Saw that coming. Well, that pass isn't the best. Iwobi. And he's got the beating. Iwobi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
In progress.
So there's going to be another change here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Willian. And they've got a throw. And he's heaved it away. Andreas Pereira. Now it's Cruyff.
Indonesia surely have to be commended.
Oh, what a mistake! Goalkeeper's ball.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Nelson. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ball driven towards the far post. And we're done. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite...